Hey guys, Brian here. Welcome back to the shop. I guess it's time for Well That Ain't Good number 2. Was in the middle of a project out here doing some fixing on some parts for my truck, and I noticed the phase converter was kind of making a little noise, like a ringing kind of sound every now and then. So I shut it off. When I went to start it back up, it wouldn't start, and I took the panel off up there and I see we've got a meltdown, so let's take a look. So there's the non-American rotary phase converter that I've had here forever. It's been hooked back up ever since I took the American rotary one out of this shop down to the big shop. And up there, that second bus bar is melted into the plastic, so I guess the connection got loose, got warm in here. It was warm the other day when I was in here working, and apparently it started arcing out and decided to do some welding and give itself up. So I gotta check the power and continuity and see what I can do about getting that fixed. Power's killed over here on that. I got a master disconnect right there, so there's no power in that. Oh, there is a big batch of caps there to get knocked out of, but I'll try not to get into them. So let me get up in here and see what I can find out, and I'll bring you back. Well, there you can see the problem. Melted the plastic. Plastic came through the bus bar and basically took the power off of this side. So I have to clean that up. I need to get that connection apart and get it cleaned up. There's a high resistance there. Probably is what heated that bar up and caused it to fail in the first place. So I'm gonna use some no-ox and see what I can do here. Alright, so I went through, tightened up all the connections, cleaned the corrosion off the one, and put my no-ox all over the wires on all of them. So I guess we're ready to see if this thing will fire back up. So let's hit the switch. Looks like success. Better with the big mill, that's what I hate. Takes a long time for that thing to spin down. It's finally stopped. Everything feels fine temperature-wise. Well, fortunately, solving that problem wasn't much more than some basic maintenance, going in and cleaning up the electrical connections and getting rid of the melted plastic that was insulating the phase and causing the no start condition. That phase converter is one of those cheap old jobs. I got it off eBay a long time ago, probably, yeah, it's been over 20 years. And you can see what you get for, I don't remember what this thing was, just $1,500 I think back then for a 30 horse. And it's just a bunch of capacitors, a timer, and a plastic board with some wires hooked to it. The way it's put together with that plastic should have never been done. Sometime I'll try and change it if I keep this thing. I need to get in there, and the connectors that carry load capacity should never be screwed through plastic like that to where it can expand and contract and cause connection issues. It should be directly connected to the power bar, and then the power bar should be separately connected to the plastic. But I guess they just didn't want to drill an extra hole, so that's the way they took the cheap route to get it done. It's definitely not as nice a unit as my American rotary, but that's kind of the top of the line for the phase converters as far as they go, those AIs that I got at the Saunders event that I won. So it's definitely more suited for what it does, and it doesn't struggle nearly so hard as this machine does. This 30 horse trying to start this 25 horse mill really has a hard time. Or the lathe does okay on it because it's only 10 horse, which is probably what you ought to be on a converter like this. But it's fixed up and back in action, so I can get back to doing my turning job on the lathe and get my wipers fixed. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, I'll catch y'all later.